Normally, when you think of the summer months, everyone gets excited and it's about being outside. It's about having fun, going to the park, doing outdoor activities. But for others, this stress, anxiety, depression is like a complex that attacks them. And today I want to give you some strategies and how to deal with it. Stress, anxiety, depression is going to be something that many people are going to be concerned about. When we talk about stress, anxiety, depression, I put it into a formula, a little framework that I call SAD T. And SAD T means stress, anxiety, depression, and trauma. Now, throughout this series, we're going to be talking about SAD T, but I'm going to break it down in a way where it makes sense to you, where it's not so convoluted and so scientific that the common person doesn't know or understand what is happening in their body. So when we talk about stress, it's a state of mind in your body that happens, and it's a release of a hormone that is called cortisol. So cortisol basically is a stress hormone that is released into your body when you're either experiencing a fight or flight situation. And the thing that most people don't understand is that when this cortisol is released into your body, it also introduces sugar into your body or glucose into your body. Now, people might ask me, so Andrew, I thought stress and cortisol was just something negative. Well, if you're in a fight or flight state, then the body is now thinking you need to fly away, you need to fight, you need to run away from a situation. So it's preparing you to actually escape or to fight. So it also produces sugar, and the sugar basically is supposed to give the muscles the nutrients and the energy, that quick burst of energy that it needs, so it can fly away, fight back, and defend itself. It's preparing the body for movement, it's preparing the body for motion. That's what that is designed to do. But a lot of times we don't move. We don't use up that sugar. So that sugar now gets deposited back into our body in terms of fats. And then it stores there as lipid. And then we put on weight. So normally people that are going through the situation of the SAD T, they'll tend to all put on weight. They'll feel lethargic. They'll feel like I can't move. They'll feel like, oh, I don't have the energy. I am demotivated. I can't do anything. This is what's happening, right? So when you have this cortisol that gets released into your body, there's also sugars that come with it, and the purpose of the sugar is to help you or to prepare the body for movement. So here's one of the things I was talking to my client about today, and I said, here are some things that you can do somatically, because the stress is going to show up in your body in different ways for different individual. Some people may clench their fists, some people may grind their teeth, some people may bite down on their jaw. Some people may have a tummy ache. Some people may have like a heartburn. It will show up somatically. Stress is, think of it as another form of energy that's inside of you. And what I say to my client, I said, listen, from a somatic perspective, from a kinesiological perspective, this is energy that you want to use. You want to do something with this energy because it's stored inside of you. Consider it energy like inside your body, like a ping pong ball bouncing around. It wants to do something. So instead of keeping it in you, work it out. Find a way to work it out. This can be done through running, could be done through jogging, or just a brief exercise, jumping jacks, whatever, push up. Do something with the energy. So one of the things that you want to consider, the reason why I'm saying for you to make sure you do something with the energy is because this energy wants to be used. Energy is not created or destroyed, but is now converted into different means to produce different things. All right. Don't want to get too deep into the science part of it, but I want you to understand it's just another form of energy. Utilize it to do something, or it will work on you. It will work against you instead of working for you. Now, what about the anxiety? When we think about anxiety, is a fear of something happening to me. It could be a situation that you are fearing that's going to happen. It could be a circumstances that you're in that you fear that you're not going to survive. All of this builds anxiety. And anxiety builds. It builds up to where there's a climax where you feel like, oh, you feel like you're gonna burst or you feel like you're gonna snap. Anxiety, it's a thought, it's a internalized emotion, an internalized experience about something that is going to happen, a futuristic event. All right, it's also physical, it's also mental. So you will feel it in your body, and you will feel it, you will experience it from a mental perspective too. You'll feel drained, you either feel anxious, you will feel like there's an increase of palpitation of your heart rate might increase. Is anxiety. I'm anticipating something that's about to happen that is not in my favor, that I'm fearful of. The other one is depression, where you just feel so lethargic, you just feel demotivated, you don't feel like doing something, you don't feel like getting out of bed. I feel depressed. And here is the simplest way to understand depression. It's an event that has already happened that you are thinking about. You have become trapped in that situation. It's happened already, but you're still thinking about it. So when you consider depression, thinking of something that happened and you're still holding on to it. You are holding onto it and it is holding you hostage. I am still thinking about that. I'm still dwelling on it. I'm still ruminating on it. So now the thought of what I went through, that lived experience, is now causing me to feel depressed. Many people will experience depression somatically. When I speak of somatic, I'm really talking about the body. When I say the word soma, we're talking about body. So somatic response, we're talking about how does this stress, anxiety, and depression shows up in your body, because you may think it mentally, but it impacts you physically also. So I want you to understand and get that. Now, let's recap. We talk about the sad T. What is the sad T? Stress, anxiety, depression, and trauma. I simplify things to make sure my client gets it, that it's like common knowledge to them. So when I talk about trauma, I'm really talking about an event, a negative event that has happened, right? And when I think of trauma, I want you to think about something that has happened that I am now reliving in the present as if it were happening now. Even though it happened 20 years ago, may have happened 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, but when I think about it, the event that when I relive it in my mind, it elicits a certain thought, it elicits a certain feeling, it creates a certain emotion, it creates a certain expression, and it creates a certain feeling and a certain disposition that changes my mood and how I cope. So when you think about depression, when you think about anxiety, when you think about stress, all of these are lived experience that happen mentally, that gets translated or expressed physically. Okay, so that's what I want to leave you with today. Before we go, I want to leave you with this survival kit that I have written down here for men. When you think about stress, men and women handle stress in different ways, but humans all go through some kind of stress. And I want you to get this, because there's two different kind of stress. There's a distress, that's the bad stress, and then there is a eustress. And eustress is EU, like Europe, good stress. It means it's the same stress hormone, but you can use it in two different ways. It can work for you or it can work against you. Now, the use stress would be like a performance. I use that to boost me so I can move, so I can run. So we all get stress, but there are times where you can use that same stress for a positive outcome instead of a negative outcome. And I want to let you know the journey to healing is an everyday thing. All right. So until next time, I need you to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We just launched our new channel, and every week we're going to be dropping videos to help you in your thinking, where you work upstairs, and just to help you to become the person that you were designed to become. All right. My name is Andrew Guy. And my goal is to help high performance individuals find clarity so they can thrive under pressure without burning out. If you are experiencing anxiety, depression, or just simply need to have a conversation about some of the thoughts, the random thoughts or intrusive thoughts that are operating inside your brain space, please look us up at www.iworkupstairs.com. Until then, take care of yourself and remember, upstairs is the most important piece of real estate you will ever live in.